The day Messi lit up the field and kicked off his rivalry with Cristiano Ronaldo was straight up legendary. The showdown between Barcelona and Manchester United went down on May 27, 2009 during the Champions League final. Barca, helmed by Pep Guardiola, boasted a squad for the ages with legends like Puyol, Xavi, Iniesta, Eto'o, Henry, and the young gun Messi, who was hungry to bag his first Ballon d'Or. Meanwhile, Manchester United, led by Ferguson, also rolled deep with aces like Van der Sar, Ferdinand, Giggs, Rooney, and Cristiano Ronaldo, who had snagged the world's best player award the previous year. It was a clash of titans, not to mention a personal face-off between Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo. The ref blew the whistle to start the game, and it was intense right out of the gate. Right off the bat, United went on the offensive with Anderson, who tried to school Touré by nutmegging him with a bold dribble. But before he could finish the play, Anderson was brought down by a foul from Touré. This foul near the box was bad news for Barcelona, because Cristiano Ronaldo, stepping up to take the free kick, is known for turning free kicks from that range into goals. The Portuguese star focused up and blasted a powerhouse kick with wicked precision towards the goal. However, Barca's goalie, Victor Valdés, was on his toes and managed to block the shot, though he couldn't hang on to the ball, which slipped from his hands. However, Barcelona's defense was quick to react and knock the ball out to avoid a rebound. At the start of the game, Cristiano Ronaldo looked super hungry for action. Around the 6-minute mark, the Portuguese superstar got the ball near midfield, pushed forward a bit, and decided to take a long-range shot. Even though he blasted it with his right foot, the accuracy wasn't spot on, and the ball went straight out of play. Shortly after, United was back on the attack with a team play down the right, ending with Cristiano Ronaldo getting the ball inside the box. With the ball at his feet, Ronaldo didn't hesitate and fired a shot towards the goal. However, the accuracy of the shot wasn't quite there, and the ball whisked past the post before going out of play. But Barcelona also had top players like Samuel Eto'o. At the 9-minute mark, Barca kicked off an organized attack with Xavi skillfully advancing the ball, then making a pinpoint pass to Eto'o, who was well positioned inside the area. With the ball at his feet, the talented Cameroonian star used all his technical skills to masterfully dribble past the defenders and unleashed a strong, decisive shot towards the goal, nailing the ball straight into the back of the net. That goal by Eto'o, nailed during Barcelona's first effective attack, gave the Catalan team a massive edge as they kicked off the game, leading the scoreboard, instantly piling pressure on the opposing side. This goal seems to have really shaken up the United players, so much so that right after the game restarted at the 10-minute mark, there was an awkward blunder with a back pass to Van der Sar, which ended up going out of play. Cristiano Ronaldo, on his part, was still fired up to score. At the 15-minute mark, Manchester United launched a counterattack with a long pass headed for Ronaldo in the offensive zone. The Portuguese ace controlled the ball and tried to dribble past Piqué, who, unable to keep up with his pace, decided to stop Ronaldo with a foul near the box. For this infraction, Piqué was slapped with a yellow card. Cristiano Ronaldo and Giggs lined up to take the free kick. As soon as the ref gave the signal, it was Giggs who took the shot. However, the ball was hit with too much power and ended up soaring over the crossbar. Now it was Messi's turn to shine in the game. Around the 18-minute mark, Barcelona set up an attack with Eto'o on the right, who passed the ball back to Messi. With the ball, the talented Argentine ace opted for a solo move, driving towards the center and firing a powerful shot from outside the box. However, the shot skimmed just over the crossbar and went out of play. Right after, United took back the attack with Cristiano Ronaldo getting the ball up front, dribbling past an opponent, and making space to fire a low left-footed shot towards the goal. But the shot lacked the needed precision, and the ball went out of play. At the 25-minute mark, it was Barcelona's turn to attack again, with Iniesta advancing with the ball until he was stopped by a foul near the area. Xavi positioned himself for the free kick and took a powerful shot. Although the shot was close to the crossbar, it ended up going out, sailing over the line. The game continued, and the marking on Messi was intense. A prime example occurred at the 27-minute mark when he received the ball on the attack and tried to move forward, but was quickly surrounded by 3 United defenders, who stopped his progress with a foul. At the 36-minute mark, United intercepted an opponent's pass and quickly launched a counterattack, with Cristiano Ronaldo receiving the ball on the left wing and charging towards the goal. The Portuguese star used his remarkable speed to dribble past 2 opponents. However, facing a third, he got boxed in and ended up losing possession. Shortly after, Barcelona went back on the attack with Messi trying a lobbed pass to Henry in the box. But before the ball could reach Henry, United's defender Ferdinand elegantly intercepted the pass using his heel. Near the end of the first half, at the 44-minute mark, Messi again troubled the opposing defense by taking the ball on the left flank and going on the offensive, dribbling past several opponents along the way. Upon entering the box, the Argentine tried to cross it to Henry in the middle, but the opposing goalkeeper was alert and intercepted the pass. The second half started even more intensely. Right at the 48-minute mark, Barcelona set up an effective attack with Xavi, delivering an excellent through pass to Henry on the left wing. The French striker moved into the box, showcased his technical skill with an impressive dribble past an opposing defender, and shot towards the goal. However, United's goalie Van der Sar was well positioned and made a great save, deflecting the ball out. Around the 51-minute mark, Barcelona struck again with Iniesta, receiving the ball and making a beeline for the goal, dribbling past several United players until he was surrounded and fouled near the box. The foul at that distance, so close to the goal, could pose a major threat to United, especially with Xavi and Messi lined up to take the shot. As soon as the ref gave the go-ahead, Xavi blasted a strong goal-directed shot. However, the chance to increase Barcelona's lead was thwarted as the ball hit the post. A stroke of luck for United. At the 55-minute mark, it was United's turn to attack with Rooney sending a cross into the box. Cristiano Ronaldo and Park, who were well-placed, tried to connect with the ball to finish. However, the pass was too strong and went straight out the side of the field. Minutes later, United tried to push forward again, with Carrick sending a long pass to Cristiano Ronaldo up front. The Portuguese star hustled to reach the ball, but as he ran, the ref called offside, nullifying the play. Around the 60-minute mark, United set up another attack with Cristiano Ronaldo initiating a move on the left. He then switched play, passing the ball to Carrick in the middle, who quickly tried to send a pass to Rooney in the box. However, the pass was overly strong and the English striker couldn't reach the ball. Now was the moment for Messi to shine again in the game. At the 69-minute mark, Barcelona launched an attack with Xavi whipping a cross into the area. Messi, well-positioned and unmarked, used his agility to compensate for his height of just 5'7", leaping high to head the ball with pinpoint accuracy. He directed the header into the back of the net, leaving the opposing goalie no chance to save it. This spectacular goal by Messi, Barcelona's second of the match, sent the Catalan crowd into ecstasy as they saw their team widen the lead, inching closer to clinching the Champions League. At that moment, the joy was clear on the face of the young Messi, just 21 years old. He knew he was getting closer to being crowned the best player in the world. On the other side, Cristiano Ronaldo was not ready to accept defeat so easily. At the 71-minute mark, United mounted an offensive with Giggs pushing forward and orchestrating a play, passing the ball to a teammate on the right and positioning himself in the middle to receive the return pass. Getting the ball back, Giggs tried to finish on goal, but Barcelona's defense was alert and blocked his shot. The rebound, however, landed at the feet of Cristiano Ronaldo, who was well positioned. But goalkeeper Victor Valdez was also on his toes and advanced to block Ronaldo's shot, saving Barcelona. It looks like the Portuguese star got ticked off, and just a few minutes later, he committed a foul against Puyol in United's defensive area, sliding into a tackle on him. Xavi was in charge of the free kick, delivering a precise cross into the area. Puyol positioned himself cleverly and headed the ball powerfully towards the goal. However, Van der Sar pulled off a spectacular save, keeping United's goal safe. At the 77-minute mark, United tried to set up an attack with a long pass aimed at Cristiano Ronaldo on the left wing. As he sprinted to reach the ball, Ronaldo and Puyol collided again, resulting in the ball going out of play. Due to Ronaldo's aggressiveness and his foul record during the game, the ref decided to hand the Portuguese player a yellow card. Right after, Barcelona resumed the attack, with Xavi receiving a pass near the area. He moved forward, creating space among the opposing markers and shot towards the goal. However, United's goalie was alert and made a good save. At the 82-minute mark, Barcelona kicked off a counterattack with Messi grabbing the ball midfield and darting towards the offense, but got cut off by a foul from the opposing players. As the game neared its close at the 90th minute, Barcelona whipped up some serious drama for the other team's defense. Iniesta snagged a pass from United's keeper right near the defensive zone and swiftly flicked it to Messi in the box. However, a United defender stepped up, intercepted the pass just in the nick of time and cleared the threat. Then the ref blew the whistle to end the game, and both Barcelona's players and fans went wild celebrating. Messi totally owned the game, nailing a clutch goal in the final and leading his squad to nab the Champions League title against Cristiano Ronaldo's Manchester United. This victory was a game changer for Messi, majorly boosting his claim to his first Ballon d'Or and toppling Cristiano Ronaldo, the previous title holder.